What is good, everyone? What is good? In fact, I'm actually going to take this out right now. Let's do this. I want everyone to hear this that way because it's an empty house in here, and I don't think it really matters at this point. Hey, how's everyone doing? What's up? What's up? I am chilling. I know. Hope y'all are. Hope it's been a good day. Not just a good day, a great day. Because guess what? It's late, but I'm not going to exaggerate because right here, this guy is never late, and he always makes me appreciate. Hey, Jordan Ramos, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, E-Rock. I'm feeling good.
Feeling
Coming
good,
home
feeling
from a
great.
long night of work, baby. A
Long night of
long.
work. How did it go with the City Field today, brother?
It went well. It went really well.
Was it a
Like
baseball
it.
game tonight or was it a
Yeah,
show? What's up?
a baseball game tonight. Walk up home run by Francisco Alvarez.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
They're making up for losing the past one, right?
Yeah. It makes it up a bit. It makes it up a bit because like you being a top heavy Orioles team. That their fans were getting way too cocky. They were screaming, "Let's go Orioles!" Like after they tied it, then they realized, oh, we're facing Edwin Diaz. Oh, we might be screwed. And then
Hosers.
out, exactly. Like let's just hope we get the Nets too, and then leave the home trip the home happy, like the home stand happy because like it was sluggish, but then we got like a win back. So yeah.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and cut the bullpen on this, as we say on this show. And we're not going to go through all of it because we've talked about baseball, and it's more or less similar. It's good to talk about baseball every few days,
Yeah.
like in depth, because every day is different.
Yeah, yeah, it's basically like 5 weeks left, and you're seeing like Arizona, and like you saw Arizona won tonight. So
All right.
after getting swept, yep, hell yeah.
Well, let's go with this then. So instead of that, let's go ahead and with our early season, or it's not early, I guess, projections to who's going to the CSs, AL and NL. Who's going to be there? What's up? We're getting close to it, so we kind of have a picture of where it's going to be. What do you think, brother?
Well, for the ALCS, I think Cleveland might have a chance. Their pitching is very strong. Their hitting
Ooh.
is coming together. They're coming together. Jose Ramirez is still a beast. Even like 10, like it's 2024. It's like not like around like 8-9 years. Like he's still crushing balls. Like he was a key contributor to the 2016 team, and like he's just been raking. You're seeing a lot of emerging pieces in the hit in the bang in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Like oh my goodness, I keep forgetting some of their names. Like you see you seeing a Josh Naylor breaking out. You seeing a Stephen Kwan. Stephen Kwan's been a beast in the lineup, and David Fry's doing well. Like you're seeing a lot of contributors to that lineup. John Keith Noel has been doing well, and their pitching, despite losing Shane Bieber, is still elite. Like Emmanuel Calais, like he's their best closer. Like, and he's been one of the better pitchers this season.
But we know about LA and how going to the playoffs, they have bugaboos getting to that good old fashioned, World Series.
Yeah.
I foresee a disturbance in the court when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I mean, but I can see him getting to the CS. I can see him getting to the CS.
Yeah, Cleveland, the CS, and I think either Baltimore, despite losing, they're still strong, or Houston. Houston might sneak into the CS
Okay.
because Houston has been getting hot, and
Oh,
Seattle has been
look at you
choking.
copying my fucking style, bro. Look
No,
at you
they've been
copying
getting,
my fucking
they've been
style.
hanging hot, but I think it's mostly because Seattle's been choking. That's the thing. Like they've been.
Oh, I've had Houston from day one, and you know it. You're copying my style, you fuck.
Yeah, screw you, man. Because naturally, I think it might be Philly and Arizona, like I won't say Arizona, Arizona and San Diego, because San Diego has been getting hot. They've been, even though despite the loss,
Yeah,
they have gotten like at least like a win, like they're winning right now against the Twinkies, and San Diego has been getting hot. They won 7 out of the last 3. They've been getting hot since the All Star break, and they're in the first wild card. Like
couldn't
they
you
have a
just
chance.
couldn't you just see some like anticlimactic fashion the them playing the D-backs, the Padres and the D-backs playing in the or in the
No, they
Snakes playing in
no
there?
no 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 no. They're no. First 2 wild cards face each other.
Oh, they do. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Either way, I could see. Well, with me, it's ironic. Seeing, well, the D-backs would be like incredible because they came out of nowhere.
No, they.
And
Oh no, they've been they literally signed some top free agents. It's just that some of them didn't really pan out. And now
well,
they're coming back because like their talent real like Corbin Carroll forgot to hit in the first half, and then so all of a sudden like, oh wait, I can hit, and Josh Peterson's been a great hitter as always.
because he
Ketel Marte's always been consistent, and
that's
Glorious
what I said.
Muriel has been doing much better.
That's what I said. I said they came out from like being mediocre, came out of mediocrity to get on a streak like they did this past year.
Yeah.
I hope they don't. Just no offense to them. I hope they don't go to the stage like that, like to the World Series, because it's going to be an ass kick.
No,
Whoever they
they're
play.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, it was like they have much better talent than last season because like they just went on a miracle run basically, but they just it never really panned out.
I think we both agree on this, and you have been a very you and Joe, Gabe to an extent, but especially you and Joe and others have really, and Gabe, like I said, have been a good mentor to me for baseball. Been very good. So, but what I've learned from y'all, and I've learned from just observing baseball itself, is, and you're in the playoffs, it's about who catches fire at the right time, and it's about how deep your bullpen is. That's like what I've been.
Exactly.
That sounds right, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you've got to check. You've got to go with the bull. You got to go with a strong bullpen. Like if you don't have a strong bullpen heading into October, like you're probably cut. But even then, it's mostly about momentum.
Oh, John. See, I'm learning. I'm learning, people. I'm slitting soak in. Y'all have been good baseball and mentors to me. I'm the mentee. You're the mentor. There you go. There you go. The student is still the student, but I appreciate it. I'm becoming a better student. That's Jordan. That's Jordan for y'all. That's Jr. He's taking it seriously. So, all right, baseball. Only one other baseball question. You know what? I'm gonna save some for tomorrow. I want to get to something. Did you know the draft is in 3 days?
The MLB that draft, yeah, like the MLB draft.
The ScOutCast swaggy draft. ScOutCast
Oh
swaggy.
yeah, ooh yeah, baby! I can't wait for that.
We have another person joining our live stream. That's going to be Varsity. He's going to be on there.
Nice.
He didn't know we were live streaming. And I was like, to be fair, I was actually in the middle of creating. I'm creating a thread. Oh, lights just came on. I'm creating a thread to where all of us can talk to each other, the group in general. Because I don't think everyone's going to check all this. But you know what that leads us to? A lot of controversy today. We talked about it yesterday. We said starters. We mainly mentioned receivers. I think we need to really talk about this right now. The Russ Wilson, let's ride. We mentioned it. Russ Wilson, let's ride, and the Justin Fields.
Oh,
Seeing their
oh,
games.
he's riding.
Who do you? I have a feeling I know where you're going to go with this. What is Mike Tomlin going to do? What should he do? You're a
You
coach
got
right now. What's
bet,
happening?
veteran presence for the first couple of weeks if he shits the bed. Justin Fields the rest of the way because like they're gonna go to like I said myself they're gonna look their way into getting over 500. Whether it's by whether it's by blood magic or whether the hell like Russell Wilson turns back the clock a couple of years like. But I think like they might start Wilson off until he might be trashed, then Justin Fields. Like
You just hurt my feelings.
we brought those guys in training camp because Kenny Pickett in his small little hands was complaining about I'm the number one quarterback. Me. And then
Jordan, you're hurting my feelings.
And then Pittsburgh sent his little hands to Philly to be a third stringer.
You're hurting my feelings when you said we're going to be 500. And yes, everyone's like, "Oh, okay, you're a Panthers fan. You can't be a Steelers fan." Okay. All right. You know what? We're going to pivot real quick and go back to this Pittsburgh thing. This is actually a great topic for sports. Jordan, answer me this. It's not rhetorical. This is an actual question. Can you be in certain situations? It is okay to have two teams. As long as you cheer for one harder than the other. As long as you cheer. Hold up, my bad.
My out state team, like my another favorite team. Yeah. Like it's not uncommon. Like you can be a Mets fan. Like I'm also a San Francisco Giants fan, which like the Giants have just been a disappointing team. They just been disappointing. Like they're just so shallow. But
well, I get so much flack. Here's why I'm asking.
Here's the thing.
Steelers aren't in the same division. Well, what? They're not in the same.
Yeah.
They're not in the same division. People ask me like, "Well, who are you cheering for?" They play each other. I'm like, Carolina. I'm like, I don't even hesitate. Carolina.
Yeah.
I mean, I love this. I was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan probably before I was a Carolina Panthers fan. But then Carolina came into existence, and then I've rode with them. Let's ride. I ride with them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're in agreement with me. Everyone else can suck it essentially when they say you can't have two teams. As long as they're not like rivals, and you're saying like, hey, I'm a Duke and a Carolina fan, then you can go to hell.
If you're wearing a Mets, if you're wearing like one of those like Mets Yankees jerseys, I'm looking at you and mean like, no.
It just makes no sense to me. I'm like, all right, people are just haters. That's why. By the way, that's right. Haters, bro. All right, back to the subject at hand. All right, here's where I disagree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I understand where everyone's come from, but Justin Fields looks like he's the future. At least this year, he's younger, and they have no other quarterbacks on contract going into next year. So you have to let Justin Fields go out there and play the whole season, no matter what happens. Russ is going to get what Russ does. He's also going to take a lot of sacks. The only person that takes more sacks over the past few years than Justin Fields is Russ.
Yeah.
Russ is lost out there.
Yeah. Is that on their offensive line?
Who was that? Some Subway people, huh? Yeah. Someone, they agreed with me. They said, yeah. They agreed with me. See? I love it. Thank you, New York. I appreciate it. New York, New York, stand up. Empire State of Mind. Let's go, baby.
Exactly.
They agree. Empire State loves E-Rock. They love JR. They love E-Rock. They love ScOutCast. Let's just give love back. Shout out to the Big Apple. We love you too. All right, even you and the raccoons that were scaring Jordan for the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all missed the raccoon. I heard a saxophone and he got scared. I said, "What are the raccoons playing saxophone?"
No. Well, Well, I wish I could see him, but I saw him in the stair. I forgot. I actually forgot to warn my supervisor. I'm like, oh god, no.
Jordan does not fear a lot of things, but he fears raccoons playing saxophone. No, I mean, sorry, just raccoons in general. Although New York does have mutant rats too. They have like rats that are the size of like small dogs. That would scare the. I'm not scared of rats, but that would scare the crap out of me though. Mutant rats that are the size of Master Splinter. They come out of the unless that thing has a freaking dojo, has a gi on the dojo, and I see some turtles with them that have nunchucks and swords. I'm good. Yeah. All right. Hey, here's the thing. Justin Fields needs to start. I think he's better. I think Russ is kind of. And the question is if Justin Fields does start, Jordan, is this the end of the road for Russell Wilson, or at least the end of the road for him starting on another team ever in the rest of his career?
Probably because like he's like the last 2 years in Denver. Like I want to say it's the twilight because like last year he's shown to be a quality starter. It's just that the systems around him were messy. But like
I agree.
but if he does get benched in the first couple of weeks, then he's a backup like, and I think he's content with it. Like I personally think like he's content with being a backup because like he seems like a team player that wants to help out.
I think we're finding out how good the Seattle offensive line was for those years when he was really good, because
oh no, they were not good.
He was no he was able. Well, Max Unger, the center, was really good, but when they were like he was running away and getting out of pressure and stuff. I mean that was just that was like. I mean, yeah, they were blocking, but he does hold the ball. It was hiding the fact that he holds the ball too long. I think we agree on that. So, and he does hold the ball too long. That's why he gets sacked so much. That's why Sean Payton got so pissed. So, I think maybe like some of the window dressing that, as much as I hate Pete Carroll, as he put in there, I think that really disguised window dressing. Like it made him look a lot better. I'm not saying he's not a good quarterback. Wasn't a good quarterback. He had to do what he had to do, but I think it hid a lot of his bugaboos. Let's call it. Justin Fields has more of an excuse than he does because he was on Chicago. Love the city of Chicago, by the way. But the team in general is like they ruined quarterbacks. To be honest. So
yeah,
I mean Justin Fields, I think, yeah, you'd be foolish not to start him this year. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Plus, they don't have a quarterback on the roster after next year, and you probably should start at least sign it. Couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
They're gonna be. I'm telling you, they're gonna be second in the division this year. Y'all are sleeping. Y'all are sleeping.
I'm not sleeping. I think they are gonna be second in the division somehow. Like they're still gonna be.
Wait, I think you said five. You said 500. That's not second.
No, I said over 500.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said around 500. I apologize.
Yeah, well, I have them.
Brilliant people here. Continue. I'm sorry. No, continue.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I didn't interrupt you.
Like, they have some they made some deal with the depth with like a demon lord for game over 500. I think like if that and Tomlin is like I dealt with worse characters. I can deal with Russell Wilson. I can deal with Let's Ride.
That's right. Let's ride. And also, I'm going to give Dylan a call. I'm calling Dylan out right now, by the way, saying Mike Tomlin won a Super Bowl with Coward's team. I'm like, okay, let's first off, yeah, he had that team. It's not like it's not like a college game where he gets to go and just take. Even if it was, Mike Tomlin since then has won a Super Bowl and gone to another. Like he said,
he still won a Super Bowl. That's the thing. Like
he's never had a losing season, and he's been to AFC divisional games, title game. Like,
it's just that he faced Tom Brady.
Dude, the New York Jets would wish they had Mike Tomlin's like success. You can just kiss my ass.
A lot of teams wish they have Mike Tomlin.
Especially the Jets. But yeah, that's it.
If he can deal with Big Ben and his shit, Le'Veon Bell and his rap career, and
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
Antonio
Oh,
Brown.
you had to
A
go
couple
there,
times
didn't you?
at this, all three,
You had to go there.
he's the coach of the century. Like he's legit a coach of a decade. Like
You had to go there with Le'Veon Bell's rap career. Had to go there, didn't you?
that's what he tried. That's what he tried to do. That's what he tried to do. That's why he was. No.
Hey, I like
He was
Le'Veon Bell.
holding out. He was holding out for that rap career, man.
I
That
like
rap
Le'Veon Bell
career,
more than I like
and
Antonio.
probably
I
and
like
that
Le'Veon Bell
boxing
more than I
career.
like. Oh, blocking. Sorry. No, I blocked. No, I didn't want you. I didn't want you. The people next to me, they didn't want their faces on it. So when he walked up, I didn't say names. I just said hands up. I know. I kept it blurred out so it was censored. I did you a favor. Did you a favor.
You cat like reflexes right there.
Spider-Man over here. It's like I don't want to be sitting. I'm like, okay, cool. As soon as I saw him, I was like, oh, he didn't remember. How cool the guy I am. Look at that. Spider-Man over here. You call me
Cool, dude.
Call me Peter Parker, motherfucker. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so big, yeah. Mike Tomlin can handle. Oh, dude, Mike Tomlin can handle personalities. He can
handle Juju Smith-Schuster and his TikTok.
Juju Smith-Schuster can go handle himself for all I care. That dude is a tool bag. That dude is a tool. Him and his damn. This is why people hate TikTok. All right, not just him, but people like him in general. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. By the way, all right, so we agree on. We don't disagree. I think we're close to being on the same page. I just don't trust Russ. So
Yeah.
I mean, no doubt. I don't think either of us trust Russell Wilson. It comes down to it.
Yeah. Same.
Going back to, yeah, sorry, they were. It was just I had to go with that. That was funny. He's like, hey, guess what? That's how cool I am. And my voice cracked. Oh, cool I am. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Let's move past this. We are so close to fantasy season. We are so close. I'm so excited. E-Rock, the commissioner, is officially in business. But right now, before he's the commissioner, these are the offices of Living Good and Ramos. Of E-Rock and JR. This is the offices. We're here to give you advice. Comments flood in like we did last night. Okay. To an extent, like last night.
Yeah.
If
We'll
you
give
didn't
you
know,
good advice.
it.
Not good trolling advice, but good advice.
If you don't know what happened, go back and watch the episode. Oh my lord. Calamity would be an absolute understatement. So,
yeah.
Joe Evolution, don't oversell it. Oh, but I'm happy to oversell it. It's that great. Come on.
Some
of it. I think
he's
talking about the. Wait, this is from 555. I don't know where this came. I don't know where that was from 5:55 p.m. That's random. Okay. No idea where that. Well, Joe, I'm not going to oversell it, whatever it is. Okay. If anyone has any fantasy football questions, please do not hesitate to write in because right now we got to go do this. All right. Jordan, are you ready?
Yeah.
Right now,
I'm
I want your top.
I'm in the tunnels right now, but I'm ready.
Huh? What?
I'm in the tunnels, but I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I can talk to you after the tunnel. I got you. I'll meet you right now. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our top 5 sleepers. Ooh. I'll tell you what. We're gonna do our top 3 sleepers for each position right now. That's what we're gonna do. I'll fill Jordan in right after he's out of the tunnel, which sounds weird and metaphorical, but it's not. Okay. So here's where I'm gonna start at. I'm going to start with quarterback. Well, no, I'm not going to start with quarterback. Quarterback's always so played out. Here's where I'm at. I'm going to go with defense first. And defense, if we're going to go with sleepers, here's where I'm going to start. Panthers, I know I'm a biased ass dude right now. Panthers absolutely are a great defense. Vance Joseph, I remember his name, is a great defensive coordinator. You back, bro? Oh. You back, brother?
Yeah, first tunnel. I'm in the first tunnel. Like, I'm probably gonna be lost. I'm probably gonna be lost after like the second tunnel because I gotta get off that stop and get the train home.
In New York, guys, that's what happens. All right, you want me to just hold off until you get to your desk, to your stop? Oh, I won't hold off. I'll keep going.
Probably.
All right, I'll put you off for then, and I'll keep going, and I'll let you jump back in for your take. All right, so here's where we go. I'm going to start with defenses. Defenses, Carolina Panthers. I know, again, like I said, Vance Joseph, great coach. He's been there for incredible defenses. When Denver had their best defense, with even with Russell Wilson, let's ride his first year, the defense was still like in the top 2. Here's the other thing about Carolina Panthers people don't pay attention to. Their interior linemen are top 3 in the NFL. That's just facts. What worries me is their edge rushers. But they did get Jadeveon Clowney, and he is an absolute dog. He's not even that. People think he's like older. He's a little bit older, but he's not like not a fucking bum. The dude can get after the quarterback still. And J.C. Horn still in that position back in the secondary is a force to be reckoned with, and so is Shaq Thompson. Let's be honest. Okay, that's number 3. Number 2, the defense that people are sleeping on, the L.A. Rams. Let's hear me out. L.A. Rams. People won't think about how good they were this past year, and they don't have Aaron Donald. You're picking up the crockery of where they had to sell everything just to win a Super Bowl, which they did. But the defense has rebounded incredibly, and Sean McVay is an absolute beast of an overall coach, offense and defense. So do not sleep on them. Look at their numbers this past year. Their pressure on the quarterback just allowed them to be dogs, and that allowed their secondary to be even to play as physical as they could. And here's my number 1 that is a sleeper team in defense this coming year. Oh, and I don't want to do it because I absolutely hate the fact I'm going to say it. No, I'm not going to. Yeah, I am going to say it. To hell with it. Why not? I was going to say the Bucks originally, but I'm changing it. The Miami Dolphins. I know they've lost a lot. They still got Jalen Waddle. They still got Chubb, the other Chubb. And as funny as that sounds, they still got him. I think they're going to be a lot better. Yes, they did lose their defensive coordinator. I get it, to the Eagles, but they're still a very confident defense, and they can get turnovers. I might even switch them with the previous team. I mean, these are not even, I originally had these in order of what I do. None of these teams are bad picks. Like the Rams and the Panthers are not bad picks. I would not take the Chargers because the Chargers I'm not sure about because of all the injury. They are one of those teams that have been injury ridden every year. So buyers beware. Buyers beware of the Chargers one. I know that. And also Seattle, another honorable mention. I'd put it forward. That's a pretty decent defense. They've gotten, with all the draft picks they got for Russell Wilson, they have drafted well. So keep up with it. Perfect timing, Jordan.
Yo. Yeah,
Perfect timing.
yeah, sorry for the noise, man.
You're good?
Yeah.
So here's where we're at. Here's what I'm doing. I just named my top 3. I'm doing a top 3 for each main fantasy position. And I started with defense and special teams. And here was my 3. And I think about this, and I'm not doing it in any. I was doing it in order, but you know what? I'll keep it like it is. I'll say it's in order. But I did 3, the Panthers, because people are sleeping on Vance Joseph's ability. Last year, we just always had to be on the field. I know I'm being biased sounding, but they have a very good interior and good cornerbacks if they're on the field. The second one, the Rams, because even losing Aaron Donald, they picked up the broken crockery after trying to go all in for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I got, and Sean McVay's an incredible coach on both sides. And he always surrounds himself with brilliant minds. And here's number 1, I should say, Miami Dolphins, because they still have Jalen.
But they're
Jalen
injured.
Ramsey.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I
Even
know.
though
I know.
like the linebackers are injured, that's the thing. Like that's
And
why I'm not high on
and
Miami.
well, Bradley Chubb, Jalen Ramsey, and they are injured. You're right, but I think that they can create a lot of turnovers. Then I started thinking like, okay, you know what? I don't know which order I put this in, but an honorable mention is the Seattle Seahawks because they have all those draft picks. They have a lot of picks they've gotten from that stupid Russ Wilson trade. So, and they've used them wisely on defense. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
So let me hear your top three for defense, and then we'll move on to tight end.
For fantasy,
Yep.
I'm picking Seattle because Witherspoon's a beast. That man is really good. Along with hopefully Woodland improves. Woodland improves. Like he has like the potential to be a decent a cornerback too for Witherspoon. And I think their secondary is solid. I'm still not a fan of their front, but like they can make some good stop and get some good fantasy points.
Yep.
It's that Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, they are legit.
That's not a sleeper.
A sleeper. Never mind.
Yeah, that's not a
Carolina.
sleeper. They're awesome.
Carolina. I think.
Thank you. Yes.
One of the coordinators is still there.
It's Vance Joseph. Yeah, he coached.
No, that's not Vance Joseph. No, not Vance Joseph. Vance Joseph.
Yeah, no, we kept. No, he was in Denver. Then he came with Frank Reich to the Panthers, and he was the only coach that we didn't fire.
No. Not Vance Joseph. Vance Joseph is in Denver.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Are you?
That defense is like.
No, he was in Denver when the Russell Wilson was having his really crappy year.
Ijiri Iberio. That was the coordinator. Not Vance Joseph. His defense has been terrible.
I thought I remember someone telling me. I think it was Gabe that told me that. Panthers.
Vance Joseph is god awful.
All right, let me check. Oh, you're right. It is Ijiro Ivero. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, Ijiro Ivero.
And he was.
His defense.
Oh no, he was the one. He was on the Denver Broncos when they were the number one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That dude has been amazing for Carolina. And
oh wow, here's his resume. Served as an assistant coach for the Broncos, the Los Angeles Rams when they won the Super Bowl, Green Bay Packers when they were going 13-3, Tampa Bay Buccaneers when Tom Brady, before Tom Brady.
That dude's amazing.
San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, there we go.
People are thinking Carolina. Carolina's defense is still going to be solid, but
they were solid. They were solid last year.
That's my number two. My number one is
Wait, who was three? It was the Rams, right? You said the Rams.
No, not the Rams. I expect people might be taking them at the top defense, but like.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. I got you. All right. So who's your number one? Who is it?
My number one. That's tough.
I actually just thought of it. I thought of a new one, but I'll wait till you say it.
But
Actually, you know what?
I want to say Detroit, but like people could sleep on.
I was gonna say Green Bay.
I think Detroit. They are sleepers.
And Minnesota. Actually, anyone in the NFC Central it used to be called. Anyone in the I know, but it used to be called the Central.
Huh.
Yeah. It made more sense being the Central, but I could see any one of those defenses will be up. Green Bay's is younger.
Yeah.
I would take
Green Bay's still young. I might take Detroit over Minnesota because I really don't trust those linebackers like.
No, Minnesota. That's one of their strengths. No. Minnesota. People forget how good Minnesota is at defense this past year. I mean, respectfully disagree. Respectfully, but right. Detroit did improve. You're 100% right.
Yeah, exactly. Like people are sleeping on them. Like I think Minnesota's defense is going to be fine, but like it's not going to be as elite as everyone thinks it is.
That's true.
Because I'm not a big fan of like of the back end as people think they are. Like Harrison Smith, even though he's still good, like he might hit like how much does he have left in the tank? Like
I
Gilmore
got you. I
Gilmore's
got
been a
you.
solid addition, but I'm not thinking
Hey,
of
hey,
the
hey. No,
of
let's
the other
not.
corner.
Hey, listen. Let's not talk about that because I'm still bitter that the Panthers didn't. I wanted them to sign him so much. I mean, re-sign him. We've signed him before. I wanted us to sign him again. I
Yeah.
really wanted us to do that. All right, let's move. Let's move.
You
Let's
missed
move.
it, definitely. But like, let's move on to tight end.
I heard. No, I heard. I know you're about to get to it. Wait, you're talking? I missed it. You're talking about on the? Yeah, I know.
Oh no, you missed it dearly.
Yeah, we did. I like Stephen Gilmore, although he needs to grow a beard. He looks like Fabio without his beard. All right. That's just a random take. All right, let's move on to tight ends. Give me your top 3 sleeper tight ends, and then we'll move on to receiver. Well, we'll see how much time we got on that, but we'll do receiver, running back, quarterback last.
What Musgrove for the Packers. That dude can be really good. Like he has the chance to be a beast. Someone that Green Bay needs. Somebody that Green Bay needs in tight end because some like it's either him or Tucker Crowd. But I have to go with Musgrove for now. But yeah, like another tight end that people might be sleeping on. I think Jake Ferguson. He did really well with Dallas.
That's true.
Yeah, like Ferguson has done really well last season from the Cowboys since Dalton Schultz yet, and my number one is Dalton Schultz. Like
no doubt.
He has made magic with CJ Stroud and my God, and my trains here, and my God, as Houston offense is gonna be beautiful, baby. And
I agree.
Fantasy players, get him. And if he's
right.
less than draft, get him. And I'm in my train right now, so like, yeah, I might be in and out of it.
You're good. What's the number 2? Quick, then just give us your number 2 and 1. We'll just move on to from there.
No, that's what I did for the tight ends.
You said Musgrove. I didn't hear anyone else.
No, Musgrove's 3, Ferguson's 2.
Oh, Ferguson, yeah. Who was 1?
Schultz.
And Schultz. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just dropping them in. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, fair enough. Here's mine.
I'm gonna be in and out. So yeah.
That's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna give my 3 off the bat. I'm not even gonna try and sell it. All right. Mine is going to be temporarily. I'm gonna remove Jordan. Sorry, that was something else. Number 3 would be T.J. Hawkinson for the Vikings. He's going to be there in the race for people that need the numbers, need the end zone, etc. I'm telling you, look out for him. I don't know if that's really even that is a sleeper because I don't hear people talking about him. You know who else is a sleeper? Kincaid from Buffalo. That's again, I don't know if people that pay attention to this shit. That should not be this shit. For this shit, he should not be a sleeper, but he is, as the way it is. But he's going to come back really strong, and because he's the new emerging player. I mean, there's Knox there, I think, who's over there, but he's a blocking back or blocking in more than receiving compared to Kincaid. So that would be a good sleeper pick. And number 1 sleeper pick for tight end, Noah Gray. I've been saying it. I've been shouting from the mountaintops. Noah Gray from KC, opposite side of Travis Kelce. I know it's like, oh, Kelsey's going to get all the looks, etc. Pat Mahomes has no ifs, ands, or buts, no problem spreading the ball around, spreading the love. Noah Gray's going to have a lot more open looks than he has in this past few years, or in the past couple of years. So Noah Gray, that's mine. All right, we're going to move quickly over because we spent longer on defense than I expected. Let's go with running backs. This one's tough. Okay. I would have said Jahmyr Gibbs, but he's been injured. A lot of the other ones, running back's tough. I would say Najee Harris as 3. but it depends on how much. Him and I can't remember other guy's name. I know I'm a fan. Excuse me, but I've been looking over a lot of names today. So Everett, I think that's what his name. Either way, Najee Harris, I think would be a good one. It's solid, but I can't call it a sleeper. Oh, I'll tell you who. I got you. James Conner is still around for a late round pick. Take that for sure. Also, I'm not going to get ahead of myself. That is one. Number two. That is three. Number two. Oh my God. What's his name off of Seattle? Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm not remembering names at the moment. Walker from the Seahawks. Great pick. I had him last year. Worked out great until he got injured. Look at him. All right. So that is Najee Harris, Walker, and number one for sleepers, Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler
Nice.
for a PPR league.
Yeah,
That's a good list. You think I did all right?
Yeah. Kenneth Walker, Najee Harris, and I think Ricard Wright might do well, but I got a popcorn kennel from work, so that's fun.
Okay. Hey, who's the other? Who is it? Everett is the other running back in Pittsburgh. I can't remember, and I know I'm a Pittsburgh fan. I should know. Who's the other one? Oh, of course. Right when I'm asking my question, he freezes up. All right, everyone, marvel at Jordan's frozen face. Point is, yep, that's my list. That's where I'm going with running back. I'm going to move on to receivers while he is stuck in a freeze for sleepers. I am going to absolutely say, again, I don't think this is actually a sleeper, but people, again, are not talking about these people. One, actually. Sorry. I don't know if this counts as a sleeper or not, but I'll say number 3, Marvin Harrison Jr. Just because he's a rookie and people are overlooking him in terms of fantasy chat. He's going to be Kyler Murray's way out, or his way into staying on his contract, or his way out of not getting hurt. So don't get it twisted. Marvin Harrison Jr. is the truth. I would say Malik Neighbors, but he is going to be having a tough time getting the ball to him. I trust Gannon's coaching and his system he set up, not a lot, but more than Brian Daboll. So look for that for damn sure. Marvin Harrison Jr., I'd say 3 for receiver. Number 2, Puka Nacua is another one, and again, shouldn't be underrated. In fact, I'm actually going to make Puka Nacua my. I'm going to make him my honorable mention because I think he's on the verge of being a popular pick. But I will instead do another sleeper pick, someone that is good and no one's talking about him for some weird freaking reason. DK Metcalf, dude is a monster. No one's talking about him. It shouldn't be a sleeper, but he is. It shows how good people are this year. Go with that. Hit that shit hard. And then the third one is, as bad as this team is going to be, this receiver is still good. And this is where the quarterback, I'm not going to give away, the quarterback, whoever it will be by the season's finish, Chris Olave from the Saints is a beast. And he will get open. He will get the receptions he needs to. Count on that. Believe that. Mike Evans actually isn't, I don't think, a sleeper anymore. Olave has become one because of where the Saints don't make any moves. So, the list, Marvin Harrison Jr., DK Metcalf, and and Olave, with an honorable mention to Puka Nacua. Cash on it. Now, since Jordan is still in the tunnel, let's go with quarterbacks. And then when he gets back, we will wrap up. Okay. Because I actually want to chill and maybe get a snack, something like that, you know. By the way, I love everyone to know I'm looking fresh 90s today. Got the 90s kind of jacket, got the snapback. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. The hell with y'all skinny jeans. Fuck that. Let's do it. This is how you dress like a baller. All right. Especially since it's Hornets, baby. All right. So what up? Let's go back. Quarterbacks here. Sleepers. All right. Number 3. I'm going to put it. Geno Smith. These are mainly going to be your quarterback twos. So when I'm saying these aren't your starters, but they are sleepers that can be great on your bench if you're feeling like a little uneasy about your lineup that week. Geno Smith, good old Geno, roll with it, baby. I think he could be a very, very good pick. Number 2 is going to absolutely, well, 2 and 1 are going to absolutely blow people away because it's not popular. Let's put it this way. Number 2 is Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold has the best receiver in football. He has the best receiver in football. He has a good running game with him. He has a great offensive line, and his defense is pretty damn stout, as I pointed out. He is just not. He's there not to fuck up. And recently, ever since he got off the Jets, even in Carolina, we didn't set him up for success, and people didn't see it like I did. He played well for what he had. No one could have played well in that system. But we found out how mobile he was. We found out how tough he was. The baby face, but damn, that dude can actually just go out there and do it. And I think he's in a great situation where he's at. So I'm going number 2, Sam Darnold. Darnold, hey Darnold. Now here's my number 1 sleeper pick. Don't be afraid to go out there and get him because, and I know I'm not going to say Bryce Young. Here it is. And this is a caveat on this, or a caveat. Ooh. Assuming Justin Fields gets the job, Justin Fields is a sleeper pick. Do not sleep on Justin Fields if he gets the starting position. Telling you that now. Because, I mean, people are talking about Anthony Richardson right now, which they should. There's been more noise about him in this, but Justin Fields is going to put up some numbers if he starts, which he should. So let's go ahead and just give the man his flowers, make him a starter, let all of us sleep better fucking night, so we don't have to fucking absolutely just we want to know answers before we draft. But if he's available, take Justin Fields. I swear you will not regret it. I'm not doing kickers. That's just stupid. I mean they're not stupid because they help, but so if I missed anything or if there's anything else that people want to know, please leave it in the comments. I'm happy to respond. Jordan is in the tunnel at the moment. Even though we're about to wrap up, that is fine. I have no issues or ifs, ands, or buts. So in the meantime, I will close out this sucker, this puppy right here. And I will say this. I want to give a lot of love to, or actually, I'm going to add one more thing. One more thing, actually. I saw the movie Twisters yesterday. Badass as fuck. You should see it. That was just so random, but I had to. And I still have to see Deadpool and Wolverine. All right, that is pissing me off. But hey, let me give some shout outs here real quick. I want to give a shout out to, I was just talking today, Total Apex Sports still has our content from before ScOutCast even existed. Appreciate that, Dusty. That's what's up. And I want to give a shout out to Curious Sports Pulse 100. I appreciate that. Gabe has a pretty tight ship running over there. It's what's up. Hey, you know what? Hey, you'll see me on there next week with him and all that. And also, I want to give a shout out to Twin Peaks Bar and Grill. I will be there officially tomorrow. It's going to be tonight. Kind of ran late. I'm at beat-ups right now. But I'm going to do that. They actually have a spot saved for me. Going to have some wings, beer. They're going to treat me right, and then they're going to treat y'all the same way. And there will be giveaways and promotions that I have been approved by those great people over there, ladies and gentlemen of all times. All right. So you can find me at LivingMid09. That's where you find all the good content for ScOutCast Media Hub. Appreciate that. You can find Jordan Ramos. I can't remember his entire handle. Darn. But his name is Jordan Ramos. And if you watch this video back, you'll find it. JC Ramos. I can't remember his numbers on it, but Look for him. Shout out to Java Joe or Joevolution. Shout out to Gabriel. Sorry they couldn't make it tonight. I know I did it late, but I didn't want to intertwine or impede on his show. So much love, much respect for all that. We're all a team here, and we want to make sure we support each other. So much love, baby. All right, I will talk to y'all later. Speaking for Jordan, who's in the tunnel, he'll come out the other side stronger, bigger, faster, stronger. We hope y'all do the same thing. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I cannot fucking wait to see y'all tomorrow. Y'all know what it is. Talk to y'all later, and from all of us, peace out, y'all.